Good day, YouTube. I'm coming to you today with a soap. This is sort of a blend of fragrances. So this soap is made with buttermilk. In addition to that, it has shea butter, rice bran oil, as well as a lot of other great skin soothing oils. So I made this yesterday. Today is Saturday. I made this on, today is Saturday, so I made this Friday night. And it's fully hard, very hard actually. So I waited to cut. I did trim the sides up just a little. I'll let you guys see that a little bit. So it has 3 colors, and they're all like pastels. It has green, yellow, and like a rose sort of color. And they're all iron oxide. I did mute them a little bit with titanium dioxide. So back to the scent. Sorry about that, got a little sidetracked. But the scent is a blend of fragrance oils, and it has like peachy tones, strawberry, melons, tropical fruit like guava. So it smells really, really, really good. Really, really good. Like yummy, like you could eat it, but you just don't eat it. So really excited about this soap. I did super fat it with cocoa butter. I'm sorry, not cocoa butter, shea butter. At about maybe 3% extra. 3 to 4% extra actually. So without further ado, let me go ahead and begin cutting this for you guys. I know it's been a minute since I've made some cutting videos. I've been sort of very busy in the garden with all my fruits and new plants and things like that. So those who are tuned in strictly for the garden videos, thank you so much for your patience. And those who are actually tuning in to see if this is a potential garden video, I will have some very soon. So try to please both worlds. So here is the soap. Just to tell you a little bit about it, I actually tried to do like half and half, but it sort of caved in. So some of it will be half green, and then some of it will be half yellow. Some will have more green, some will have more yellow, but they'll all have a little bit of the peachy, more so rose color in the top. So yeah. And since it has a titanium dioxide and it's made with cocoa butter, it has like a little bit of the specks in there. You can probably see that. So it's a smooth soap, but it just gives it, I think the oxides along with the titanium and being a buttermilk soap just gives it like that slight grainy look to it. But it smells so good, and it still has like that ammonia sort of smell from the milk that's curing out, but you can definitely smell like the fruit, and I'm biased, so I'm sorry. I love more fruity scents than actual like bakery scents, and ozone scents not as much, but definitely fruity scents. So that will be a little sample piece. Hope you guys are able to see this well. I'm not in the way as much. Okay, I'll try to come over here where I'm actually not cutting in your view as much. Okay. That one's sort of thin, but there's a nice view of it in the back. And I don't think I'm going to actually go through every single bar because this video will be too lengthy. So I will actually sort of go through just a few. And then I'll clean them up along the way. And that one's pretty. I don't know, it's sort of hard to tell if I like the more of the green or more of the yellow. It's just I think these 3 colors are very beautiful together. My personal opinion. I think actually 3-tone colors sort of make the soap pop a little bit more than just 2 tones. Or maybe it could be just a design in addition to, so it just depends, I guess. Let me get this big old piece out the way. And there, it made cut lines, so I'm going to have to clean my cutter a little bit, because I don't like those cut lines. Yeah, but they're just rubbing right in, so that's really good. And I actually will take a knife and go over that a little bit more in a few minutes, so that's not seen. Alright, let me pause this a minute and I'll come right back. My battery's dying. Okay. Hello again, YouTube. Okay, so I went ahead and I cut several more bars behind the scenes just to save some time and also to reposition my cutter so that it made it a little bit better for me as a lefty, because I was having a little bit of difficulty. But I wanted to show you the bars. I actually cleaned off the cutter a little bit too, so they're coming out a lot better as far as no actual little scoring in the middle. But I really like, it looks like a little teardrop effect there. So I think they're cute. They sort of look like the Pear Essence soap that I recently did, but I think the burgundy sort of gave it a little bit of a flair. So I don't know, maybe I just like stuck in the colors of this pastel green and yellow. I don't know, just really like pastels for the summertime. I think they're just really pretty. Slightly feminine, but definitely unisex. So, hope you guys can see these okay. I have to work on my angles a little bit better as far as showing you. So, okay. And today is June 22nd, so it is officially the second day of summer. So happy solace, everyone, and I hope you guys are going to have a fabulous summer and had a great spring. So this is like my favorite time of the year. I'm in the East Coast, so I'm often like wondering and wishing that the seasons would last a little bit longer. Not a big fan of the cold weather, but you gotta take what you can, right? I do like the change of the seasons though, so you know, I would definitely miss winter. I just don't want it to be as long as it often is. Although we've had, here in Zone 7, we've had light winters for the last 2 years. So I guess maybe this winter we'll be doing for the big snowstorm that we missed the last couple of years. But anyway, I am enjoying the gardening season. Oh, that sort of scraped on the side there. I'm gonna have to doctor that up a little bit. But I'm so glad that it's finally here and that I can grow and soap. I live for soaping and gardening. I mean, truly, those two things are my heart of hearts. Outside of my daughters and family, of course. But as far as my hobbies, yeah, this is what makes me happy. Okay, so let me show you that. Each bar is a little bit different. There's a little bit of titanium dioxide right there. And then the tops. Went out for a ride today, just to share with you guys. I went to the farmer's market. And I bought a cantaloupe and some watermelon along with some other produce. So it was a nice little ride in this nice weather, because it's like 85 or 86 degrees today. So yeah, just tried to get out and do something a little bit different. I hadn't been to the farmer's market in a while because I actually am on a mission to try to start growing most of my crops and vegetables and edibles, for the most part, myself. So that way I can ensure lack of pesticides, you know, the quality of the food, the integrity of the minerals that are contained within. So, yeah. And I love YouTube for the opportunity to learn from other gardeners, from other soapers. Sometimes, you know, even though this is like one of my first true loves, but sometimes you get into a little bit of a pattern where you're like, okay, not soaping today, not soaping tomorrow, and then you see another soaper with their brilliant creations, and you're like, oh, well, that just like, it's like a light bulb effect for you to create your own creations. So, and when you get those little ideas, you know, I try to jot them down, make a little drawing. I think I was pretty good in art when I took it years ago. And so I try to draw out some of my patterns. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. But hey, I love the learning process along the way. So that's what keeps me entertained and preoccupied and out of trouble, most importantly. And I think it was a request for me to make an actual soaping video from beginning to end. And once I figure out the setup, because my tripod is a little bit little right now and I have to get a better setup, I think I will do that for you guys. And when my house is quiet and I'm all alone, which is very rare, so that's why I have not yet, because otherwise it would be a million interruptions. So alright, so this is my, I don't know, I haven't given it an official name yet, but it has guava in it. It has cucumber and melon fragrance oil. So it's like a blend of fragrances, but it smells just delightful. I mean, this one is to die for. It's delicious. And then I added my own little twist to it, so yeah, I think that gives it a really nice scent. So it should be ready in 4 weeks, because it is a milk soap. It has buttermilk in it. So I'm going to give it 4 weeks, 4 to 6 weeks. 6 weeks it would be the best, but 4 weeks, and then you guys can let it cure if you decide to, a little bit on your own. Excuse my nails, they're all soaked. But here you are. So thank you so much for watching this video. Hope all is well. And if you're not a subscriber, do feel free to subscribe. It is free. And if you have any suggestions or comments, feel free to type them below. Otherwise, until the next time, have a great day. God bless. And thank you so much for taking the time to watch my videos. Talk to you then. Bye-bye.